Across YouTube, there are thousands of videos portraying ghosts, conspiracies, and the paranormal. A crow and his friends will watch and dissect these videos in search of the truth. This is Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies.
You're not coming through. I thought it was wonderful.
All right, just gonna redo it. I'm just gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it.
Absolutely.
You should be able to hear both of us. Can you hear me? You hear a soft twig. A soft twig?
Soft twig, sleepy twig, a little ball of feathers.
Okay, how does my voice sound for everybody? VR mic. Hold on a
Oh,
sec.
maybe. Discord does like to do that. Oh no, you sound fine to me.
Well, yeah,
But OBS can be silly though.
no, it's using the right microphone. Oh, I
Weird.
bumped it. I bumped the mic.
I still hear you just fine.
A little bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay. This sounds like it might be good now. It says it's peaking in red, so that should be good. Okay, now we're good. All right, I'm gonna go back out and we're gonna restart
Try
this
again.
episode because this is bad. This doesn't deserve a video. All right, restarting.
Across YouTube, there are thousands of videos portraying ghosts, conspiracies, and the paranormal. A crow and his friends will watch and dissect these videos in search of the truth. This is Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies.
Hello, and welcome to Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies. I am your creepy Corvid host, Corvus Twig. Today we shall be watching videos that shall horrify you, shall frighten you, and shall make you laugh because they're very obviously faked. And that's what we're here to do today. We're going to watch the spooky videos, and we're going to be like, okay, I don't think this is real, and this is why I don't think it's real. But I can't do this show on my own. Today I'm joined by the best green tiger in the world, Tora.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Tora over there. And yeah, welcome back, Tora. We're allowed to like gay people tomorrow. How does that feel?
I always like gay people, so
Yeah, I know. Pride is a 365 thing, or 364 some years. Yeah, or 366. I mean, no leap
every
years.
year,
We don't. For 2 days on leap years, we don't like you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be going outside and turning all the lights on my house rainbow colored. I usually do the trans flag in the window. Love it. Got to show support for all my L's, G's, B's, T's, Q's, I's, A's, whatever. Anyone on the queer spectrum. We love them here on this show.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Focus, Tora, focus. I need your... Can you see this scary compilation video on your end?
No, you didn't reshare it in Discord.
Well, let me...
When you
Oh,
moved
that's right,
us.
because I was in the other channel. I'm going to share this screen.
Let me watch the stream.
And then,
Now I can
everybody,
see it.
if you look in the chittery chat, there's going to be a link here in a second. And there it is. And that is our bingo cards. Everybody get your bingo cards going, because it wouldn't be Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies without bingo.
All right.
Now, is this going to be the right window? Yay! Oh, thank God. I got one window that's got the video on it, and another window that's got the bingo card, and the other the porn I was watching earlier, and I really didn't want it to be that third. I'm just kidding, of course. Anyway, I have generated the card, and
It still flabbers my gas that people watch porn at their computer. That's what your phone's for.
What? No.
Right?
I don't watch porn on my phone. Who does that?
Apparently only me.
I don't think I have red arrows or red circles either. I don't have a very good board here.
I think I've got a pretty good one.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Here's my board. You've all seen it. You saw me generate it, so you know I ain't cheating. But now it is time to watch a video. And the video is not lined up exactly properly here. You shouldn't be able to see those words at the bottom. There we go. So this time we are going to a channel called Bizarre Bub. It's a new one. Never been to Bizarre Bub before. But they does seem to have the kind of videos that we're looking for. But this one, Bizarre Bub doesn't do what Nuke does. This is not 10 scary ghost videos to make you pee or anything like that. No, this video is simply called Scary Comp V9.
Okay.
Scary Comp V9. So let's check it out. Again, I have not watched this video. And so we'll discover the magic together.
If you've ever seen the show Cops.
And it starts with the scariest possible thing.
I have
then you know
unfortunately
how
seen the show
suspenseful the show could be. Whether it's the suspense or the authentic, non-scripted events that take place in the show, there's something about it that has us on the edge of our seat. However, what I find really interesting about the show is the fact that some episodes are heavily edited. Most things that happen in the show are cut out, but it makes me wonder, what exactly are they cutting out? Could it be incidents that are not suitable for audiences, incidents that are too disturbing?
I mean,
or
that definitely
is it something
happened.
else?
Or is
The
it
reason
something
why
else?
I say this is because there have been cases in which officers have dealt with situations that weren't crime-related, but rather something beyond that. Beyond explanation. Something paranormal.
Oh, spooky.
And this next video is proof of some of those situations in which officers could not explain the stuff they've witnessed.
Okay.
This video was posted on Twitter by a
Can't
police
fucking wait to
officer
see
from
this.
Brazil who was part of a police operative that took place inside an abandoned hospital.
So this is training video from a police office in Brazil. This is not from the show Cops.
Right. This is completely different.
Needless to say, the footage he caught on camera is pretty creepy to say the least.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano, que é isso, mano? Mano, não tem nada. Caralho, mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Bora, mano.
I'm surprised none of them are touching the door. Like, they're walking right past it, and it's,
mano.
like, just doing that.
Vai, mano, vai, mano.
Wouldn't one of them,
Vai,
like,
mano.
try and stop it? Whoa, I think I just saw something there.
The door
I didn't
opens
see
and
that.
closes
Okay, I'm gonna rewind, because I think I just saw something in the doorway.
Let me bring my monitor a little closer so I can see a little bit better. My eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be.
Because I feel like I saw something in the doorway for like a frame or two. Maybe it was just that thing on the ground.
I see something shiny in the background. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, no, it's that thing down there. Kind of, like, it kind of looks like a face in this frame, like a possum face.
Oh, on the ground there? Yeah.
There was just a little
It almost
illusion.
looks like a person.
Oh, wait,
hovering there.
What was that? What was that?
In the window?
Something else popped out real quick. This. Yeah. There's like a
Oh
little
my
face.
god.
Okay, there's nothing there. Then there's something there. The possum face is like... But that's so weird that it's like, it's not there, then it's there. It's not there,
Right.
then it's there.
The door
I did
opens
see
and closes
something.
back and forth all on its
You
own.
did.
This surely is pretty strange. Not much info was given on the video, except that it was shot in Brazil by an officer during a
Okay, did that guy just clip through the door?
No, I think he's walking on the opposite.
It looked like he clipped through the door a little bit. Yeah.
in Brazil by an
Nah, he
officer
didn't.
during a police operation. With that said, based on what's available, including the
Yeah.
footage itself, it seems like this might be actual evidence of something paranormal caught on camera. Of course, what do you make of this video?
I
I'll leave it
definitely
up to
think
you
the
to
doll
decide.
being there at the end and them not talking about. I definitely think that's an after thing. Like that
Yeah.
they put in afterwards.
But okay, so the door frame, what I think is happening here is I think it's windy in there,
Yeah.
and there's a wind tunnel going through against that door, and the
Mhm.
wind is pushing the door, but it's like hitting a thing and it's bouncing back repeatedly.
Yeah. That's
That-
what I think too.
Yeah. I think that's just a heavy wind causing it. Yeah, an air current. Yeah.
Air current.
Hey, air
Yep.
currents. Yeah, you got air currents on your bingo card. That's definitely an air currents thing.
Yeah, I don't think it was fishing line.
No, that was definitely not. You can't do that with
couldn't-
fishing line.
Not that forcefully, no.
Yeah, there was like a little plant behind it, but yeah.
The plant was pushing the door back open.
And they
Get
didn't
off
even
of me.
mention that weird thing at the end. That's just something I noticed.
No.
Weird.
The following video was submitted by Party Shiba, and I have to say that this video is by far the creepiest thing I've seen. Along with this video, Party Shiba states, "My old friend from high school made a YouTube channel a long time ago and uploaded a strange video.
Party Shiba.
The video consists of him joking around with his younger sister, pretending to take a photo of her, but filming her instead. The reason as to why he uploaded the video is because in it, he saw something odd happen to her hair on the right side of the screen. I recall him having sleep issues back in high school, as he claimed that there have been a lot of strange things happening inside his house. The details are fuzzy, but I think that his sister
Yeah,
in
the
the
details are
video
certainly
also
fuzzy in this
claimed to have
photo.
seen her grandparents, who were no longer around. That is
They're still
all I
alive.
Have,
They're just not around
but it is
anymore.
strange. Here's the video that Party Shiba is referring to. Be sure to pay close attention to the right side of her hair, or you'll
Okay.
miss it.
Let's pay close attention, Tora.
Hey, Monty, we're gonna take you a picture, okay? Ready? Ready? Uh-huh. Yeah, Monty.
I don't like that.
Okay, we're done.
That's weird.
Ya está. No, I'm just kidding. No, we need to go take the picture again. Go.
Not good at all. No, no, no.
As always, what are your thoughts on this?
That
The following picture was submitted by
yeah, the
Garrett
hair is just excited. Static electricity. I don't know.
I don't. Her hair as a whole would have acted differently if it was static electricity.
Yeah.
Well, I think we did it, folks. We found real absolute proof of a ghost. No.
It's. I mean, it's spooky if you think about it the right ways.
Yeah, like a piece of your hair
What the
just
heck
kind
is
of
it?
flipping up on its own like that. That's kind of.
It doesn't even really look like hair.
That's what I'm wondering. We got to watch this again. Is it even her hair?
Ready?
It looks like maybe the tail of like
Ready?
a stuffed toy or something. Like a dog or some shit.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a little bit fuzzy.
It looks like a lock maybe. But the rest of her hair is not in locks, so that wouldn't make sense. Oh,
Wouldn't there-
something.
Is that a
Look
dog's
right-
tail?
Look right at her armpit. Something drops onto her armpit. So
Yeah, there's like a little dark spot underneath there, too.
it could be an actual dog because look right there
Yeah, money.
to the. Is that blanket hanging down or is
Okay,
that the
hold
dog's
on.
face?
No.
Maybe.
Just that? No, I'm just kidding. No, we need to go take the picture again. Go.
As always, what are your thoughts on this?
It looks like one of the naked dogs.
Yeah, I want to see this. It is
It's
weird that
a
it
little
gets
brighter.
darker down on her shoulder at that time, too.
Like something's falling out of her hair and that piece flung up.
Thoughts on this?
Yeah, there's something going on.
I don't know
The
how to
following
explain that
picture-
one.
I don't think it's paranormal. I just think that there's, something slipped and hair got released. It's like something like, I think it's something mundane, like just something like an object or like a hair tie slipping or something and causing it to
Yeah.
like flip up.
Yeah, would
That's-
that be using their child?
It's his
that is
sister.
explainable. But he put it on YouTube.
Sure, we'll go with using their child because I have it on mine.
Fair.
Was submitted by Gareth Uvia, who, along with this photo, writes, in 2017, I went on vacation to Mexico. I was there to visit some relatives. My family's from Veracruz, and the town at which they live in is pretty creepy, as people have heard strange and scary things about the place. One night, both my brother and my uncle, including myself, were sitting inside my aunt's restaurant. I was watching the entrance while my brother and uncle played with their iPad. They would play with the iPad's camera and take random photos. This kept them entertained as there wasn't much for them to do at the restaurant.
Man, I kind of envy kids these days being able to just take all the photos they want willy-nilly.
Mhm.
Like, I remember growing up, they're like, you have to be careful with your photos. Film is expensive. And it's like, yeah, no, kids can just take all the photos they want.
Right before closing time,
Yep.
they were both looking at the photos they took. I wasn't there with them looking over at the photos, but it was upon looking at their faces that I realized something was wrong.
At least
They had a
used
look
the right
of sheer terror on their face.
icons.
I
kept
asked
it
them what
iPad
was wrong,
and iPhone stuff.
to which they replied, "Did you see any women walking by?" I answered no. I was confused. They then showed me the photo they were looking at.
Just show us the goddamn
I
photo.
immediately got chills. I was so unnerved by what I saw in this photo. Near the entrance, there appears to be a woman. However, If you look closely, she appears to have a distorted face and a really long neck. I ran outside the restaurant to see if the woman
Okay,
in the
but
photo
can we
was
see the
show us the
photo?
goddamn photo.
The streets were empty, as usual.
That's the fucking
Keep in
suspense.
mind that I was looking at the entrance the whole time I was there. I only looked away for a minute since I was using my phone. But even while looking away, I was sure that nobody passed by. There was barely any business that night. We ended up going to bed early, as we were totally freaked out by what happened. To this day, we have no idea as to what was in that photo. Here's the picture that Yuvia is talking about.
Okay, I see her.
You can somewhat see the long neck that Yuvia mentioned, but what stands
It
out
looks
the
like a woman
most is the
walking
distorted
by.
face.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
distorted
definitely
because
the
it's
stuff of nightmares.
from a
Stuff like stuff of nightmares.
distance.
It's just a faraway,
This
grainy
one's for
photo.
sure pretty creepy.
Yeah, that's
There's
just a
something
regular
That's it?
person.
pretty creepy. Yuvia's talking.
Regular person walking down the
Yeah, because
street.
look how far back this. So it's clearly out a window. That person is outside. This person was. She was just
It's
walking
not
by.
outside.
She was just walking
That's
by.
a garage door. It's a garage door.
Yeah.
It's not through glass.
Yeah, it's not even glass. So she's just walking by. A person's just walking by.
And if he was sitting near the door, where the fuck is he?
Yeah, he's clearly. Yeah, this is. So I guess on the bingo card, literally nothing.
That one.
Yeah, there's no jump scare. There's nothing here. This is the biggest literally nothing we've ever had.
Yup.
You can somewhat see the something about
She's just
abandoned place.
Standing
Sure,
very
pretty
straight as she walks.
Yeah, that one was dumb.
There's something about abandoned places that give off uncanny vibes. Whether it's the desolate atmosphere of the place, or the thought of someone or something inhabiting the building, there's just something about such places that keep you from
Hi, George.
visiting them. Whatever it might be, abandoned places carry creepy vibes, and this next video is no exception to that notion. The following video was submitted by Super Toxic Potato 75, who claims to have captured something unexplainable while staying over at a rundown building with some friends. The video starts off with them entering the premises of the building and seeing nothing but leftover furniture. The reason as to why they came here in the first place is because of an incident that took place in that same building. This is not their first time coming here. They came here before. However, little did they know that they would witness something really creepy. According to Super Toxic Potato, the first time they came here,
That name.
he and his friend saw a door close on its own.
It says super toxic.
It slammed
Potato
itself
could never
shut
lead
all
us
on its
astray.
own, and they were
Right.
terrified by this encounter. Ever since then, they've sought out to see this happen again, but this time while recording it. And, to their surprise, they did capture something. Take a look at the footage they captured. It's pretty spooky, to say the least.
Round red. It's a puzzle.
Is anyone wearing red?
Oh,
Yeah, me.
Who?
You're wearing maroon.
No, it's red.
That's maroon.
It's red.
It's maroon.
It's red. Stop. It's already an hour.
Point it. Point at it.
It's been an hour.
One last.
red.
I'm gonna. No f***ing way! You did it! Thank you! You did it!
As you can see, the door slammed on its own. It is pretty creepy, but some viewers beg to differ. Some think
One
that
of
this
their
might have
friends
been
probably
caused
went
by the
over
wind,
there.
as it could have been blowing towards the pathway of the door.
Yeah.
Although this might be a possible explanation, Super Toxic Potato discredits that notion, as according to him, the door was slammed in the opposite direction of where the wind was coming from.
Doesn't matter.
As of right now, no
Like suction forces and stuff like that. But I will also possibly give us can't see the whole door, because we can't see the whole door.
That's true.
Further evidence has
And
been
it
brought
could be just
forth
their
to
one
prove
of
this
the
paranormal
boys that ran
occurrence
over
as
there real quick
otherwise.
at that
Yeah,
cut.
but I'm not going to
But
say
he and his
just their
friends are
friend
sure
unless it's
that this
just
was
like,
done
oh,
by
they
some
see a person
paranormal
and
entity,
or a ghost, and it's
ghost.
clearly just their friend.
For now,
That's
it
fair.
remains a mystery as to
Yeah,
what they caught on
somebody
camera.
off screen closing a door doesn't count as just their friend.
Out of all
I mean, yeah,
places,
that's true
the
too.
most
It's
talked
like
about location.
nothing that the people say in their story should be taken
true.
as truth, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It should be considered, but not taken as gospel, because
Right.
turns out people lie, especially when they're trying to make viral videos.
At which many people have
Or they
encountered
just remember things wrong. That happens too.
scary and unexplainable encounters is a place in New Jersey known as Clinton Road. From satanic rituals and cults that people have encountered while hiking, to a bridge where the ghost of a child is said to appear, Clinton Road is brimming with lots and lots of strange activity.
Now,
Now-
just because some Satanists decided to go hang out in the woods and have some fun doesn't mean that there's anything scary going on. Trust us, we're just a bunch of dorks who like D&D.
Although there are countless videos out there of said activity caught on camera, none of them come close to the following video you're about to see. The following footage was submitted by Rosie114, who, along with some friends, went on a hike to explore the wooded areas that surround this road. Mind you, that all of this took place in the middle of the night, which probably wasn't a good idea.
Middle of the night.
This is what Rosie114 recorded after one of her friends saw something that scared the living daylights out of him.
Yeah, I did hear the growl.
Animal sounds.
Yeah.
In this video, Rosie states that there was a man standing alone, which should have raised some suspicion. Perhaps he too wanted to take a walk in the woods. That might explain it. The theories abound on this video, as viewers have come up with their own explanations. For now, nobody knows what Rosie and her friends came across. But this doesn't
Dude with a
mean
sound
that the
machine.
possibility of this being a paranormal occurrence is ruled out. This is Clinton Road after all. Who knows what else lurks within this place? In this next submission,
Okay, so there was a growl. Jesus, these videos are... So, a person in their group saw a dude, and then they recorded an animal sound. Okay, I don't know if this... Maybe DieFed. Maybe. We'll see if this is the actual video or if this is just one of his stock images that he's been using. Because this guy is using a lot of stock images. But anyway, that last video, it's just like, okay, there was a growl and then some shaky cam. There's nothing even in the shaky cam. Just shaky cam. Tora, are you there? Are you doing all right there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Focus. Focus.
I'm focused.
Feel like you're...
Focused. It was a growl. So it was somebody with a noise machine or something fucking around with them.
I don't think it was a
That's
noise
my guess.
machine. I think it was just something that... Ow. That was a nothing burger. Got a lot of
Andrea
nothings and
Cardini
burgers in this
captured
video.
something unexplainable
Yeah.
on camera.
We might have
She
deer
sent
burgers
both
here in a
a
second.
video and a photo
delicious.
of the strange anomaly that was captured.
Gotta have
Andrea
the logos,
writes,
icons. It's
In
iconic.
2018, I had my first trail cam, and, needless to say, the image and video I've attached are from that year. The trail cam only activates when it detects movement. One night, the trail cam was activated by a roe deer that passed by.
Aw.
Unfortunately, it left really quick before the camera fully activated. However, upon turning on, it captured something else. The trail cam was positioned in a valley on a palm tree. I share this footage for the first time online now. Here's the footage that Andrea captured. It's pretty weird, but creepy nonetheless.
Light in the sky. Orbs.
There appears to be an orb floating in place. Then, seconds later, it appears to teleport at a different spot. Along with this observation, Andrea writes, "The floating orb thing is really weird. Stars don't act like that, and neither does the moon. Insects don't act like this, as they always appear semi-transparent on camera."
I think that's something
As you
very
can
small,
tell,
very close
Andrea
to the camera.
is just as mesmerized as those who've seen this clip.
Yeah.
And they're just as baffled
Yeah, also I'm
as
not
she
seeing any
is.
teleportation either.
What do you think this might be? I'm
I
curious
did
as
see
to
it
what you
zip
think this
back
is.
to where it started from.
Yeah. But you know what? Because that's what they're calling it in the video, I think we can go with lights in the sky and orbs, because
Heck yeah.
even though it's actually just an insect. Is that on the... Oh, I think I need to add that to the bingo list. Just insect. Insect in front of camera. But you know what? That is night vision. That was definitely night vision. That's a night vision camera.
Let me know down below.
Yep.
Okay. Would, no. High-tech
last
equipment is more
video
ghost
is
hunting.
pretty
Like
creepy,
ghost hunting equipment.
As what's
is what that's
captured
for.
in it is sure to keep you up at night. Allie Wynn was shooting a video on TikTok. Wynn, while editing the video,
Allie Wynn
she
was
saw
shooting a
something
video.
that left her
Wynn.
spooked.
What are we looking at here?
Oh. That does look like a person. And now it's gone.
It sure is pretty unsettling to see something like this.
That is spooky.
Allie has no idea as to what this might be. However, Allie thinks that this might be a ghost. It sure does look like it. She further adds that she might be moving out, as this has her really spooked. Doubtless, seeing something like this would give anyone nightmares.
Absolutely.
It's a good thing Allie doesn't plan on staying there any longer. Of course, she could be saying this as a joke.
Yeah.
One thing's for sure,
Yeah,
though.
I feel like
if I
we
were
should... Yeah, let's look for a sweep cut. Wait a minute. Not there, there. Not there, there. Not there, there. Not there, not there, not there, not there. Suddenly there.
Cloaking device.
But also, okay, so one thing I'm thinking it might be is she is using a light on it. There is definitely a light source. And I wonder if the light source almost seems to be...
Of course. I'd leave.
Come on.
One thing's for sure, though. Plan on staying there. Seeing something like Allie has no idea.
Okay. I think it might just have to do with where she's holding the light source. And it might just be causing like a shadow
It
on the
sure
wall
is
or
pretty
something.
unsettling to see something like this.
Yeah, could be.
Allie has no idea.
But
as
also
to
the
what this
fact that
might
it just
be.
kind of appears.
However, Allie thinks that this might be a ghost. It sure does look like it.
Yeah. Just
She
to the
further
right of the
adds that she
faucet.
might be moving out, as this has her really spooked. Doubtless, seeing something like this would give anyone nightmares. It's a good thing
I don't
Allie
think I'm
doesn't
gonna get
plan on
nightmares
staying
from
there
this.
any longer.
No.
Of course,
'cause it didn't happen in
she
your
could
house.
be saying this as a joke. One thing's for sure, though. If I were her, I'd leave the place in a heartbeat. Thanks for watching. And until next time.
All right. We got another one because it's not a super long video. But that one, I don't know. What are we thinking on that? Whoop. I'm almost thinking, I don't know, it's just like a shadow or, it is weird that it's like, it's there when she does it once and then she sweeps back and it's gone again. I don't know. But like, I think it's a shadow. I think it's just like the way she was holding her phone, just a very slightly different location on it. And one location makes the shadow appear and another location doesn't. I think that's what we're
Something
seeing
like
here.
that, yeah. Because it didn't look like she put the camera back when she came at the first angle, and then when she came back again after seeing it, it wasn't in the same spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, this is going outside of the bounds of the projector screen. We can't have that. Heck. Yeah. All right, let's watch this one. This is Scary Comp X.
Reddit user Vanilla Bear encountered something really creepy while staying over at his parents' house. Vanilla Bear writes, "Guys, I'm seriously freaking out. I don't know what's going on. Weird things happen in my parents' house all the time, but this is the most severe. Take a look at this footage and see what you think."
Quote unquote. Don't go in the basement. That's their dungeon.
It's your puppy!
Oh, it's
Cute
a puppy!
animal! Cute animal!
Cute pet. I don't like that. Not one bit. Yeah, air currents, exactly.
This
Absolutely
footage
air
is pretty
currents.
spooky.
But I would
Vanilla
be spooked.
Bear approaches the door to the basement, as it seems like someone is trying to open it from the inside. After waiting anxiously and deciding as to
I
whether
agree,
or not he
Hasio.
should open the door, he opens it, only to find that no one is there. As you can imagine, Vanilla Bear was baffled by this. One thing that Vanilla Bear is sure of is the uncanny vibe he felt during this strange occurrence. Even his dog appeared to be unsettled
Here
by
you go,
it,
puppy.
as he was staying far away from the basement.
I just watched A Good Boy over a couple
Although
days
he
ago,
has
and it
no
was really
explanation
good.
for this, viewers have come up with their own.
I like
A
that
common
voice.
explanation is that there could
Spooky,
have been a strong
sad.
wind gust coming from outside, causing the door to do this. However, Vanilla Bear dispels this notion by stating that there was barely a breeze outside. He also adds that the door has shaken before, but never like this. That being said, what are your thoughts on this footage? It's strange, and it seems like most people are finding it hard to explain. Let me know what you think down below.
I think
The
it's an
following
old
video
house.
was posted
Another
by
cute
Esco
dog.
Season
Another cute
95,
dog.
who was home alone at the time of this
Cute
recording.
puppy.
Esco was lying in bed, playing with his dog while recording him, when, out of nowhere, something really creepy happens.
Well, we can't see the whole door.
The door all of a sudden closes on its own. It starts off slow, then quickly
She just
shuts
has a bingo
itself.
card filled with air currents.
The video then ends. However, it's for this reason that some viewers think this video is fake. Although the video itself is pretty creepy, some people can't help but think that this might have been staged. Perhaps someone could have been by the door pulling it with a string. Not going over to investigate and
Like,
showing
the door
us that
was
nobody
already
was there
mostly
makes
closed,
this video
so it really
come off
wouldn't
as
take
fake.
much to close it the rest of the way.
However, Esco states
Yeah.
that the reason why the video ends abruptly is because he was recording on Snapchat. He also states that going over to open the door and keep on recording wasn't his first instinct. Esco then writes, "All I can say is that there was
Is
no
Esco
string
the name
tied
of the
to
dog?
it. Nobody pulled it closed. It might have
Maybe
just
like
been
I
free to
wish.
see, but it hasn't happened again
Yeah.
and didn't happen before." To this day, Esco doesn't know what to make of this footage. But most people agree with Esco on this being a paranormal occurrence.
It's not a paranormal occurrence.
Esco awaits for more responses that can explain this creepy encounter.
Well, I know the thumbnail for this video is going to be air currents.
This next video features someone who woke up in the middle of the night and encountered something really creepy.
Oh.
Kathy Gollinger
The
has been
squishmallow on the
experiencing
stool?
strange activity at home. With all that's been going
Squishmallows
on,
are scary
she thought it'd
because
be a good
their owner
idea
and
to have
CEO
cameras
is
set up
a
around the
big
house
Trump
to
guy.
capture anything that might explain these strange occurrences. However, little did Kathy know
They just
that
announced the
doing
K-pop
so
Demon
would leave
Hunter
her feeling
ones, so I guess
disturbed,
I won't be getting
as the
those.
camera in her
Yeah.
room captures something really unsettling. Kathy was sleeping when,
Right, Bente?
out of nowhere, the following happens. Pay close attention to the closet, or you'll miss it.
Let me guess, an air current's going to close the closet door?
Yeah, I probably will do that, Bente. So it looks like it's storming outside. Oh,
It could just be leaves. Like, if there's leaves in front of, like, a light source outside, it can do that effect.
yeah, if it's windy, like even a light breeze.
Yeah.
Flashbang.
Also, I gotta say, that is a really big bedroom. Look at all
Size of
that
my
space
bedroom.
in there.
Maybe not quite as big. Mine's not maybe not that big. But it is quite big.
Kathy is woken up by a sound that came from her closet. She checks around, only to find that nothing is there. It is upon realizing this that Kathy decides to storm out of her room, as she's now freaked out by this
Wouldn't say
incident.
that was storming.
I'm sure most people would have done the same, especially right after
wouldn't
seeing the
have.
ball fall from the closet. This video is without a doubt pretty spooky, and it still remains a mystery as to what caused the ball to fall out.
Physics?
Yeah.
So, it was sitting precariously on a ledge, and over time it just shifted enough to just fall on its own?
Right. And if it's like it appeared to be windy, even just a little bit, that can cause the house to shift a little bit and knock stuff over. That's why my BB-8 goes off on its own.
Yeah, and like Bentai's saying, just been barely hanging on with surface tension, and then just a slight shift, and then it falls. Also, I don't think it was a ball. I think it was a helmet. The way that it hit and landed and sounded, I think that was a helmet.
Yeah.
Let me...
Now that I know what to look for. It might be a
I think that's a helmet.
volleyball.
No, listen how hard it sounds, that clanging sound. A ball doesn't make that sound. That's a helmet.
That came from her closet. Remains of missing was prevented to do so
I'm
by
going
Rochelle
with-
Rochelle,
Yeah. Just,
Okay, that's fair.
yeah.
who's been wanting to post. She felt like something was preventing her from uploading the video. It was something she couldn't explain. It was a very strange feeling.
TikTok
However,
said no.
she eventually decides to post the video.
It was bad internet.
Needless to say, viewers who saw the video were left feeling strange about it.
That's a red
They were
circle.
left feeling unsettled.
That is a red circle.
And Rochelle knew exactly how they felt. Rochelle states that lately she's felt like something has been watching her. Her dog has been acting strange, and this video that her sister recently took really shook her. Whatever this is, it sure is pretty creepy.
It's also like
To
a
see
foot
that
tall.
you were right all along, that something was actually watching you, must be somewhat relieving,
Gnomes.
as you now know for sure that you're not being paranoid. But at the same time,
I'm gonna go with
it
inanimate
must be
object that
very
looks
upsetting,
humanoid on this one.
as you
It's
now
not even
know
moving.
that this
Yeah.
is something beyond your control. Whether Rochelle moves out or not, viewers agree that
Like
the
it's
clip
not. No,
alone
there's
is
nothing
enough
there. It's
reason
just
to
you
find
get a
another
vague
place.
shape of a head and a shoulder, but it's also all the way down at the ground.
This next clip is pretty
And
creepy.
shadows as fuck.
Boy, Bizarre Bob. I know I went to some of Bizarre Bob's older videos for this one, so we might give him another chance. But Bizarre Bob, I'm not impressed so far.
As something
I guess if you really want to get high quality bad videos, you gotta go to Nuke.
unexpected
like.
happens towards the end. The video
I mean,
starts
some of them
off
have
with someone
given me the
going through a tunnel
heebie-jeebies a
late at
little
night.
bit.
All appears to be normal until, after going further in, this happens.
Wow. That's so cool. Wow. Ooh.
It's another wind current.
No,
What
that
the
was a
fuck is that?
person.
That was absolutely a person.
Hello? Oh my God. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Oh my God. No.
At the end of the tunnel, there appears to be someone peeking at this person. Sure enough, the person recording was scared senseless upon seeing this. Whoever this was at the end of the tunnel seemed pretty creepy, but the creepiest part about this person isn't the way he was acting, but also how he appeared. If you look closely,
Yeah.
this person
popped
appears
out,
to have no face.
saw you, and
It's
popped
Odo!
back.
That's similar
It's
to that of the
Odo!
puppets. It might have just been the camera. However, seeing this must have truly been
They
a
have no
frightening
face,
sight.
or there's
But the-
a ton of digital zoom, and from that distance, there just simply isn't enough light or clarity. You know?
Yeah,
The
that's
scariest
my
part
guess.
about this encounter isn't just this creeper, but the sound of a switchblade being opened up. Had this person
What?
That might not be a switchblade, but that does still.
It could have been a million different things, but like maybe a switchblade could possibly make that sound, but that is a pretty big leap of logic to be like it was a switchblade. It could have been it could have been so many things. No,
Right,
it's
they could have opened a
switchblade.
can of soda, and because it's in a tunnel, it reverb.
Like there is not even remotely enough evidence to say, like a switchblade opening up does not sound unique enough for it to be identified. That is, oh my God.
A wild accusation.
gone any
It's-
further, I'm sure that something really bad would have happened.
Yeah, they'd have gotten
As
a drink.
always, what are your thoughts on this video?
I'm not gonna say that's a squatter.
Mexican
I mean, maybe a
folklore is
homeless
rich with
person or a
stories
tweaker,
that are
but
still
it's not
told
a
to
place
this
to be
day.
squatting. It's just a
Among
person.
those stories is the chilling legend of La Llorona.
I mean, to be fair, that video is actually kind of scary because an actual person is scarier than anything paranormal. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we could go with actually scary. I'm fine with actually scary.
I had that one.
I don't have that one, but I know it's on there.
No.
But we could give that an actually scary.
I have cool location though.
Tunnel's not cool enough.
Story of a ghostly woman
No, but that
who
artwork
drowned
was
her
pretty cool.
kids
Yeah.
and mourns over their deaths at night. Although you might think this story is purely fictional, some people beg to differ. The following video is a testament to the mounting evidence of those who've seen this ghost. Take a look at this video and see what you think.
Tried to watch the movie based on this, and I couldn't because it's in Spanish, and I couldn't focus.
Yeah, isn't it a Del Toro?
Believe so. It's in the Conjuring universe specifically. Is that one? It's the only one in that universe I've not watched.
I don't like the Conjuring universe because I don't like how it idolizes the Warrens.
No, I completely understand. I completely understand.
Like, the Warrens were not good
I
people, and they exploited
no,
people, and
and I knew that going into it, so I looked at it purely as a theatrical production,
yeah, you just kind of
know,
have to
as
be like,
opposed
this
to
is not the Warrens. This is a fictional couple who
right.
happens to have the same name and does the same stuff.
Exactly. Yep. And
Because I
that's
do
how I
like
went into
Patrick.
it.
Patrick is a good actor, and I like him in those
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
¿Es la Llorona?
Are you La Llorona?
No, 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 no. Mire, mire,
I mean,
mire.
I would have asked.
Cabellote largo. Cabello, el cabello, el cabello, el cabello. Uy. No.
No, get out of there.
No.
No.
Oh. Oh, no manches.
It was an animal, but still.
Oh.
See, my
In
initial
the
instinct is to
distance,
vomit
there appears
for
to be
some
someone
reason.
dressed in a white gown. Perhaps this might have just been someone who happens to be dressed like La Llorona.
It did sound like
But
a
in the
goat.
context of this legend, one can't help but think that this might be genuine footage of La Llorona caught on camera.
But I see what they mean by
Of
the hair,
course,
especially when
I'll
they're
leave it
zoomed
up
in
to
like
you to
that.
decide
But it's also,
as to whether
it's
or not
so
that's
low
the case.
resolution.
It's artifacty.
Regardless,
Yeah.
seeing something like this
It's
in the
definitely
middle of
like a
nowhere, late at night, is sure to leave you feeling spooked.
It's a little spooky, but
Yeah.
This next video takes place at what appears to be an abandoned location.
Especially
Not
because
much
you know
info is
that
given on the
history.
video, except that something really creepy was captured on camera. Take a look at this clip and see what you think.
Niño, algún espíritu o alma demonio que se encuentra en este lugar, manifiéstate.
That was a naked child. That was a naked somebody, because that was a full fucking bush.
The person filming is calling out a spirit when all of a sudden, an apparition of what looks like a child is captured on camera. However, it's not certain if this was actually the spirit of a child or something else. Whatever this is, it sure is unsettling. For now, it remains a mystery as to what this was.
I want to go frame by frame on this one. Oop.
Oh.
Think this might be.
It's just, it's so blurry.
It almost looks like a running animation.
I don't know what it is, but
It probably is for Hugo Gods.
the person filming is calling out a spirit when all of a sudden, an apparition of what looks like a child is captured on camera. However, it's not certain if this was actually the spirit of a child or something else.
Honestly, it almost kind of looks like a turkey running by. Or a goose.
I can see that.
It kind of almost looks like a big bird. Like a big fowl that runs on two legs a lot.
Yeah. I can see that.
Turkey, make your presence.
Whatever this is, it sure is unsettling.
Well,
For now,
everybody's heard
it
about
remains
the
a
bird.
mystery
Hey,
as to
Drake
what
Freak's
this
back.
was.
All right.
But what do you think this might be?
Welcome, Raiders.
Okay.
So, Raiders, welcome in. We are watching this video of a little thing going by, and I think it's a bird. But let's see what you all think. Let's replay this video and see what you all think. Someone's gonna run by that door.
Manifiéstate.
And it's just so good. Just there it goes. So Hasio's thinking CGI. It's just a little guy. I mean, that
It
thing
looks
is
like a
like
little
is calling out
guy.
a spirit when all of a
An
sudden
adult little guy.
okay. That thing is like what, 5 of those bars high each. So this thing is like 2.5, feet tall, it looks like. Looks like a doll on a string. It almost could be a doll on a strong. Probably a paid actor. I mean, it's so short and small. Like it's almost too small to be.
Apparition
Well, I mean,
of
it
what
could be
looks
like
like
a
a child
toddler.
is
I
captured
suppose.
on
It'd be a very
camera.
young child.
However, it's not certain if this was actually the
This is
spirit of a
slowed down
child
footage.
or something else. Whatever
If
this
it's-
is, it sure is
I
unsettling.
can kind of see pants.
For now.
Like the dark
It
spot would
remains
be
a mystery.
pants. And
No.
then at kind of the end, I see a shoe.
I think
Is calling out
it's a
spirit
turkey.
When all of a sudden, an apparition of what looks like a child.
Especially when you
Oh.
see it at full speed.
Not much info is given on the video.
I see it
except
kinda
that
waddling,
something
yeah.
really
You gotta
creepy
see it
was
at full
captured
speed.
on camera. Take a look at this clip and see what you think.
Yeah, look at it full speed.
It is.
It's running
stood,
running like a turkey
It stood upright.
or some other kind of bird. That's a bird. That's a bird. That's a bird. Its gait, its speed. I'm sorry, that's a bird. That's a bird. I'm calling it. That's a bird.
The person filming
It's
is
not a
calling
child
out
doing an
spirit.
Naruto run with bad
When all of a
pictures.
sudden,
It's a bird.
an apparition of what looks
It's a
like a
bird.
child is captured on camera. I don't know what it is,
But it probably is for Hugugats. I asked my friend Jake. I asked my friend Jake. They said it was for Hugugats.
but sometimes there are moments when we sense things that don't seem to be there.
Also, welcome Raiders. I'm Corvids Twig. This is Tora. I mean, if you're watching Drafrig, you probably know who I am. And if you know who I am, you probably know who Tora is. We're watching Scary Ghost videos. It's great.
Call it
Thanks for the
clairvoyance
rage, Ray.
or a
Here's
sixth
Ben.
sense. Whatever it is, some people have this ability to feel the presence of something that doesn't appear to exist. And more often than not, what they sense makes them feel
It's the hat
unsettled.
man.
Michael from YouTube has felt this way for a while, and the following video shows that there's something really odd about his place. Take a look at this video and see how unsettled Michael appears to be.
At least the videos have not had any
Like, I've
repeating
had enough
clips.
of it, and it's just getting worse.
That's a plus for the channel.
Like really, really bad. What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
You got two coconuts and you're banging them together.
Alright, you need to leave. I've had enough of your games. I'm tired of being played. This is so creepy. This is so creepy. My camera won't focus. There we go.
Michael is really spooked. And to further add to the spookiness, Michael
You got
captures
rats in
on
your
camera
attic.
what sounds like a galloping horse coming from down the hall. It's obvious that Michael has been experiencing this for a while. All that he can do for now is share this video and gather
And if you
advice
don't have
from
an attic,
viewers
you got
as
rats
to
in
what
your
he can
ceiling.
do to stop this.
That's it?
All of us can recall it.
That's it? Just some sounds from the hallway?
I mean, if I was home alone at night in that same situation, I would also be creeped out. So I can understand why his hair was standing on end.
Okay, here's my thoughts. He says it happens all the time. He hears the sounds all the time. I'm guessing it's something in the HVAC system, and when something kicks on, it causes a rapping sound that echoes through the vents.
Or air currents.
Air currents, yeah. No, if it's happening regularly, and especially knocking sounds, no, I think it's something in his HVAC system. Just like a fan knocking or something. I think
Yeah.
that's all it is. Especially with that kind of
It
regular
probably-
knock. That's what it sounded like to me.
It probably couldn't hurt to get an exterminator out there either.
Yeah.
The time
'Cause-
in which we felt really happy.
That
Before
too, David.
drifting off to sleep, we think about these memories as they remind us that life isn't all that bad.
We do?
Whatever it is that we're going through, these memories remind us that it's okay. Eventually, there will be better moments.
Need some 70s ass
However,
photos.
as you think
Early
about such
90s
memories,
maybe too.
you might come across one in particular that you're sure
This
is the
looks
best
late
moment
90s.
you've ever lived, the happiest
That
you've ever been.
camera says
But
2007.
as you ruminate more and more about this memory,
May 1st
you may
of
start to remember
2007.
things you once
Wow.
forgot.
At 27,
Then,
21:54,
for some
I
reason,
think.
you begin to tremble. You don't know why,
Spooky music.
but you think that it may have to do with the memory currently playing in your head.
Those strings.
You close your eyes tightly as you try your best to recall a different memory, a memory to cover up the one that's slowly unfolding itself, as it's too horrifying to think about.
Yeah, those
And then,
memories make me have
out of
panic
nowhere,
attacks.
it hits you.
Great.
Just show us the goddamn video.
You suddenly remember the reason as to why this memory was locked away deep inside the recesses of your mind.
The Reese's of
What
your
you
mind.
thought was a happy memory
Reese's
I don't have
Pieces.
was
peanut
in
butter.
fact a frightening
There are no
one.
peanut butter cups in there.
I want a peanut butter cup.
The photo you're seeing is really unfortunate.
And see, that last
This
one was
photo
a
was
dude
taken
with a white
by the
polo and
father
a
of the
morph
child in
suit
this
on.
picture. It was then posted on Facebook by his wife, who writes, "My husband took this
Ow.
picture of our son playing with his imaginary friend Pauline. We thought it was just a normal thing to have an imaginary friend. I had one as a child myself, but after this picture, we
Isn't that
decided
how
to
Amityville
move.
starts?
Yeah.
This photo is unfortunate, as the child that's in it will look back at this memory when he's much older and realize that his so-called imaginary friend wasn't imaginary at all, but instead something real.
Religious
What
icon
was
where?
once an innocent
What in
moment
that picture is
now
a religious
a
icon?
haunted
How do I don't
It's
see it?
it's that Jesus painting from
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. An innocent
I mean, it's just
Oh, I
realize
see it.
that his
It looks like
so-called
the
imaginary
messed
friend
up Jesus painting.
wasn't
Yeah.
imaginary at all, but instead something real.
But also there's the it's kind of interesting how like okay, can I just I'm gonna use my wing here to point. Okay, so it's just gonna use the tip of my wing. Okay, so like we have this here, which is the face and the thing, but then like this goes and extends down beyond as if there really is something here. But could we
Yeah.
possibly be seeing like a combination of like this black object is one thing, but then the part that looks like a face is part of the painting possibly? And they're just the way that they're aligned makes it look like a person?
Wouldn't the mom know what was in front of, like, beside her kid, though?
Possibly.
That
Yeah,
black
probably
object?
probably would. But also it's like one of those things where you're not necessarily
It does look like a person sitting there.
It does. Who's definitely blurrier than everything else around.
Yeah.
But yeah, what is that, like a picture frame leaning against a wall or what? It's weird that like something like that would just be lying on its side against the wall there, but I think
A mirror?
I think it is just part of that painting there, and I think the painting's further away and it just looks like that. And then there's something in front of it that like a pillow, like
Pet
look,
or something.
look, he's already got
It
one
may be a
pillow like
cat.
sitting up on its side in the foreground.
Yeah. It might be a pet.
Yeah.
Like, that could be the outline of the side of a cat that comes out past the edge of the painting.
Possibly.
A dog, yeah.
But I think it might just be like another one of those big pillows sitting there over there. I think we just
That could
have
be too.
inanimate objects that look humanoid is what I'm going to go with on this one.
Oh, because usually that those type of couches, they'll have one pillow that's also the leather, like, of the arm.
Yeah.
So that could be that could be what that is.
Yeah. Because you notice that like that style of couch does usually have a bunch of pillows as a backrests and arm side rests.
Mhm. Yep.
And they're all taken off of that. So I think that's just what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
What? But that's the end of the videos. Let me show you my bingo card.
I did not get
Not
a
much
bingo.
on there. Well, it doesn't help that every single video was just an air currents video.
Right. Because the narrator was pretty reliable the whole time. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I needed for a bingo was an unreliable narrator, but he did a good job.
I mean, I might take unreliable narrator off, because how do we even define that?
Yeah. Because they're only going based off of what they have.
Yeah. I think I might take that off the list, because I don't even know how I would define it.
Right.
Because I think pretty much it's always an unreliable narrator. We don't know what they're saying. Anyway, no bingos this week. Just a lot of air currents. I'm going to give Bizarre Bub another chance. These are some of his older videos. So I think I'm going to let him have, try one of his newer videos.
Next time.
I'm just hesitant to go with newer videos because I'm afraid of AI being in them.
That's fair.
God.
And
Oh.
I was going to say, if we do one and we see that there's AI in it, we know to leave that video.
Yeah. Oh God, another Rodney. Ah, jeez. Okay. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. But anyway, we're gonna call this episode of Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies done. Thank you so much for being on, Tora. It is always
Absolutely.
It is always a joy. And thank you everybody who's still watching around. If you're any of the Raiders from Lasso or Dreyfrig and you're still here, well, love ya. You're the best. And yeah, all of you have a wonderful evening. Have a happy Pride Month. And we'll see you next time. Let's see if we can find somebody to pass all these Raiders on to.
Let's see. I have any. Let's see. We have any comments.
Archie.
There we go.
Archie is a good bird. We're gonna go raid Archie. All right. See you all next time, folks.
Week. I need to get a better model so I can wiggle along with the music.
Yeah. Soon.